Now think back to that lecture that we heard, or part of the lecture that we heard from Professor Gendler. She distinguished descriptive kinds of studies, descriptive components, which she said metaphysics, questions about reality, epistemology, questions about how we know things, what there is and how we know things are all descriptive questions. And in this case, we said descriptive ethics would be what they do in sociology, psychology, political science, anthropology, in a lot of the social sciences. That is, they study the moral beliefs, the moral customs of certain different societies. So that's a descriptive study, but she points out that the questions of value and questions of moral philosophy or ethics are questions that are normative or prescriptive. They tell you not how things are, but what ought to be the case. And one particular study, that's the study that we're actually doing in this course, is a study of normative ethics. And the goal of normative ethics is to explain what is right, what is wrong, what things are good values, what things are bad values, and it proceeds by claiming that something is right or wrong, and not only just making the assertion that something's right or wrong, but you're discussing the reasons, you're presenting the reasons for this. And the idea is you're appealing to moral principles or criteria, and these are not just criteria that you pull out of thin air, but rather the goal is to explain why these particular actions are right or wrong, or why these things are good or bad, or good or evil. And for example, we're trying to explain why it would be right or wrong for Socrates to escape in the example that William Frankena has given us, that we were following up on. And we explain this by appealing to moral principles, moral concepts, and normative, what we call normative ethical theories. And that's why in this course we're studying normative ethics. We're studying theoretical ethics. And this is one type of philosophical question about ethics, about morality, about certain kinds of value. And finally, the important thing is that these studies, the theories that come out of this, are supposed to explain why these principles of morality are justified, or why these are the correct principles of morality.